The woman he thought would wait forever finally didn't. She was the anchor in her relationship with Ethan, and Ethan, like many careless partners, mistook the anchor for an immovable fixture. He saw her loyalty not as a gift, but as a given. For 5 years, Chloe lived in a state of anticipatory grace. She kept her evenings free just in case he might call. She kept her emotions contained just in case he might need her support. She poured her time into planning their hypothetical future while he spent his time on his actual selfish present. Her heartbreaks weren't dramatic arguments. They were the quiet disappointments. The reservation he canceled an hour before dinner. The birthday he forgot until the next morning. The text she typed and deleted, unwilling to be perceived as needy. He believed she was permanent. He believed he could leave his emotional engine running on empty and she would always be there to refill the tank. His effort, he felt, was optional. The true dilemma of Chloe's life was that she was living for a maybe. She'd effectively paused her own timeline, giving him veto power over her joy. She was waiting for her real life to start, and she was waiting for him to initiate it. The shift began subtly, not with anger, but with boredom. One Tuesday evening, Chloe was doing what she always did at 7:30 p.m., staring at her phone, waiting for Ethan to confirm he was coming home. The silence stretched. The usual anxiety, the fear that she wasn't important enough crept in. But this time, a new emotion arrived: resignation. She realized she wasn't anxious about him. She was bored with waiting. She was tired of the show. She lowered the phone. She didn't put it face down. She simply didn't check it. She stood up, walked into the kitchen, and instead of microwaving the leftover meal intended for two, she put the whole dish away. She made herself a cup of tea and pulled out the dusty French textbook she had bought 3 years ago. She started with lesson 1. Bonjour. That night, Ethan called at 10:45 p.m. Ethan slurred, casual. Hey, so sorry, baby. Massive work thing, just grabbing a cab now, you still up? In the past, Chloe would have leaped to the phone, gratitude masking her relief. Tonight, she simply answered, her voice even infused with the calm of a woman distracted by something more interesting. Chloe, I'm still up, yes, but I'm busy. Don't worry about coming over. I've already settled in. The word busy was the first brick of her new fortress. It wasn't a lie. She was busy curating her life. The shift was irreversible. Chloe, the curator of time, began auditing her life with brutal honesty. Every hour spent waiting, every minute spent overthinking, was logged as a lost investment. She implemented a strategy of strategic withdrawal of hope. She stopped expecting him to change. She accepted his behavior as a fact, not a phase. This acceptance released the emotional attachment to the potential future she had invented. Withdrawal of attention, she redirected her mental resources. She quit analyzing his social media, quit defending his absence to friends, and quit mentally rehearsing the difficult conversations they would never have. This mental space was immediately filled with her goals. Withdrawal of time, she started scheduling her life so tightly that he had to book an appointment to see her. Tuesday was French class. Wednesday was the running group she joined. Saturday was reserved for the art museum and friends who genuinely appreciated her. He still came home to the same apartment, but he was meeting a stranger. The woman who met him was engaged in her own world. Her phone was quiet. She didn't ask where he'd been. She didn't need his explanations because his actions had ceased to affect her timeline. He tried to provoke the old drama, the old neediness. He tried to start an argument, hoping to draw her back into the cycle of apology and validation. Ethan, you're being cold. What's wrong? You're acting like you don't even care anymore. Chloe, calmly, eyes on her laptop. Nothing is wrong, Ethan. I'm just living my life now. I realized my effort was optional to you, so I made it mandatory for me. The chilling realization hit him. The woman he thought would wait forever finally didn't. The price of your time is non-negotiable. If your effort is being treated as optional, it's time to prioritize yourself. Stop living for a maybe and start living for a must. The curator of time never waits for a clock that is broken. What is the one overdue project you will start investing your time in today? The eventual physical separation was anticlimactic. Ethan, sensing his loss of control, panicked and tried to shower her with attention, the bare minimum he should have provided years ago. But the curator of time couldn't be bought back with crumbs. Chloe, I appreciate the sudden effort, Ethan, but I have a full calendar now. And there's no room for the man you used to be or the man you're pretending to be. Her final conquest was the decision to embrace the single life not as a pause, but as a massive opportunity. Conquest of wealth, the time dividend. The emotional and mental time dividend was enormous. She channeled her energy into a certification program and negotiated a long overdue promotion. She conquered financial insecurity, realizing her stability was sourced internally. Conquest of depth. She used her newfound time to cultivate deeper, reciprocal relationships. She started connecting with other single women who were also prioritizing their growth, creating a powerful network that celebrated authenticity over performance. The power of the single life. The single life was her greatest achievement. It wasn't defined by the absence of a man, but the presence of herself. She traveled alone, finished her French textbook, and discovered a new joy in having complete, autonomous control over her day. She learned that self-priority isn't selfish. It's sustainable. When she was finally ready to consider a new relationship, her standards were laser-focused. She needed a partner who saw her calendar as inspiration, not competition, and who viewed her independence as an asset, not a threat. She no longer sought a man to fill her time, but one who was worthy of her valuable investment. The curator of time learned that the greatest love story is the one she wrote for herself, one perfectly spent day at a time. Her time is now her currency, and she is the sole shareholder. You are meant to be valued, not neglected. The single life is your window to reclaim every wasted second. Do not let his comfort cost you your lifespan. What is the first thing you will schedule into your calendar today that is only for your growth and joy?